Oof. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Simulation Junkie with some die-cast pickups and a nice little trade here of Richard Petty number 43s. I did pick that one up as well. And we do have some simulation goodness here. But let's get started first with my Daytona glass featuring Budweiser. And I do have some lime in there, but that is my reward for shoveling my driveway today. Let me tell you something. The East Coast, we got hit hard with this blizzard, and I figured if I didn't do this pickup video now, I was never going to do it because a lot of these cars have been sitting on my workbench here for about a month or so. So let's get started here. All right. These cars I picked up in a baggie at a Goodwill in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And I immediately noticed the General Lee and the two Boss Hog cars there. But one car that really popped out once I opened up the package was this original red line. I think it was called the Ice-T from Hot Wheels. It's seen better days, and the roof is missing. But nonetheless, it's still in pretty good shape. See if I can zoom in there. Oh, it's upside down. Blame it on the drink, guys. There you go. One of the original Hot Wheels right there. So that was cool. Let's see what else they had there. They had a Porsche. Not a big Porsche collector, but they don't pop up too often, especially in the dump-ins. And I'm sorry about the quality of this. I'm trying to do this with my cell phone. My other camera is on the mend right now. We have an F1 car here. Hot Wheels, I believe. Turbo Streak. And let me focus in on here. I'm not sure which car this is. It's not a red line, but it is definitely, it's got some vintage on it. The Science Friction. 1977. We have a dragster here. These cars were big back in the day. Awesome work. The Firebird. Let me see what we got there. 1977. Now this car I remember as being one of Elvis's favorite cars. Those of you that don't know who Elvis is, look him up. Right. They didn't make too many of these cars, I do know that, and one of them is still in Graceland today. You can go take the tour. You can see one of his last cars that he drove. And then of course the old General. No more tampos, no more flag, but it still looks great. And then we have, we'll call it Patina Boss Hog car from the Dukes of Hazzard. And then somebody wanted to do a little artwork here and customize it. I'm going to leave it just like that. Alright, so that whole bag right there, I believe, was only $2. Alright, so I'm going to keep definitely the Dukes, and I'm definitely going to keep that Ice-T. Alright, this group right here, 4 cars. I remember this distinctively. This is one of the last weekends of the Flea Market. And these cars right here were 50 cents each, so $2 total. We have number 20, Tony Stewart. Pretty basic model. Sorry, focus again, right? Home Depot. Really nice shape, by the way. Now, I had passed on these cars a couple times. I don't know why, but Rusty Wallace, one of Rusty's last rides, I guess. Mobile One. Back there. Another Dale Jr. I'm telling you what, these 8 cars, they're harder and harder to find out he's retiring. This car right here, I saw this car on Instagram and I said, you know, I gotta find one of these. And this was one of my favorite shows as a kid growing up. It was called The Fall Guy. And those of you that don't know what it is, Lee Majors, the guy that played the $6 Million Man, another old show. If you don't know what that is, look it up. After the $6 Million Man, he played a character named Colt. This is his name, C-O-L-T. And he worked as a Hollywood stuntman, and it was an incredible show. Hurdle never did a great job on making these cars, but I'm telling you what, this was a hard to find car as a kid, and you could tell the back's all broken up, but that's okay. Check out YouTube for some of his shows. The Fall Guy, there you see the logo with the eagle there. Awesome, awesome show. It was very similar to the Dukes of Hazzard in terms of stunts with cars. It was awesome. Okay, so it was $2 for those 4 cars. And then this set. Now I remember finding these at the flea market, and this was a big bin. It was like one of those long bins, and it was myself and another guy, and the other guy was like blocking me off. I'm like, dude, there's plenty of cars here for everybody. But they were $1 each, and you know, I immediately found the Boss Hog car, and I will pick these up every day. This one actually has tampos that say Boss Hog on the side of it. And it's got the bull horns in the front still intact. I believe this was a later model that they made, maybe for the movie. I'm sure you guys will correct me. And I picked this car thinking this was a Terry Labonte car, a 44 MB Carver. And after further review, I realized it says Hazard County on it, and it brought me back to think that this was one of the cars that was in the episode where Bo becomes a NASCAR driver. He gets on the NASCAR circuit, I'm pretty sure, and it's in excellent shape. For $1, I couldn't believe it after I got home and realized it was a Dukes of Hazzard car. So Johnny Lightning. And it's a Buick. Pretty awesome. Then a pretty standard number 4, Kodak film. And this is all from the same lot. And like I said, that guy was blocking me out, and I was just trying to pick out any car that I thought that would fit my collection. This is the pace car from the Allstate 400. Corvette. Again, another Johnny Lightning. Green light. Very quality car here. And last but not least, 2 cars from movie Cars. This is Leakless. Anytime I can find these, especially for $1, I'll pick them up. Again, from the movie Cars. Cool. All right, we got some other cars here. Let me show you this one first before I talk about the package I got in the mail. Racing Champions number 43, Bobby Hamilton. Comes with, like, I guess that's a magnet. I'm going to crack this open a little bit, put it in my collection. Real rubber tires, opening hood, made by Racing Champions. From 1996. I paid $2 for this. This was at a thrift store in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. $2. I don't normally pay $2, but spent the whole day hunting, and this is all I was able to find, so I decided to open up the wallet. All right, JB Racing 25. Check out his channel. His channel link will be in the description. Sent me this awesome ROAK. These are all going to get cracked and put into my collection. Here's a 43, Eric Amarola. Number 43. Now, I believe this one is an exclusive to Toys R Us. I do have this one in my collection, and I know it's an exclusive because I cracked it already, but awesome nonetheless. And this one is definitely going to get cracked. This is an Ertl stock car, number 43, Richard Petty. Very old. What's the date on this one? 1990. There you go. So this one is definitely getting cracked and put into the collection. I do have one of these, but it's not cracked, so I definitely have to crack this one open. And goodies. Now it's a variant that I do not have. 20th anniversary car, and I will crack this one as well. So thanks JB Racing 25. Check out his channel. He's got great content as well. And I did pick up 2 simulation games. I know it's only been diecast lately, but you know, this is really what got me into the sport, was the simulation. Picked this up at Goodwill for, it was marked at $6.99, and I got up to the register and I showed them that the top was cracked, and they gave it to me for $2. So excited. This was one that I was missing for a long time, and still pretty pricey on eBay, about 15 bucks or so. So for $2, awesome deal. And Sega GT Online, I picked this up for $5 off of eBay, complete. $5 shipped actually, so that's pretty good. Alright guys, thank you for waiting for this video. I know it's been a long time coming, but it's been so frigid cold, I haven't been motivated to come out here to the garage. Thanks for watching. I hope everybody's having a great new year, and we'll see you soon. Later.